second part, the admin for the sports system will log in, and they will go to their global functions, and they can go to their event registration report, where they will be able to see a list of any events that are registered. They can search by the dates, so they'd be able to check it daily to see any new registrations, and they can see the information that was put in. If they are happy with an event, they can then go ahead and they can add it in as an actual event that they'll be uh, setting up by going to event activate / unallocated. And in here, we will, apparently I made a typo in the name. That's okay, we can change that after. They'll select it from the dropdown and give it a code. So usually what I would do is a few letters. So for example, ONT JC for Ontario Juvenile Championships. And I also like to add the year in as well. So 24 for 2024. And then save above info. And then after that, we have it added in. So we can click on the code to continue the setup, as well as change the name here. So we will be able to continue the setup. We'll enter the number of rooms, which I remember to be 101 attendees being necessary. You can put more in here, and that usually is my recommendation. It is easier if you put more than necessary, and you can limit the rooms later on. But that way, if you do need to update it after, you can just update a few things without needing to come back and updating every single little thing. We do need to make the event active, and then we need to give them a user ID and password. My recommendation for the user ID to keep things simple is just use the same code as the user ID. And then for password right now, I'm just going to put a temporary password of temporary, and that can always be updated at a later time. Uh, Booking receipt email address. So this is whoever's going to receive email confirmations whenever bookings are made for this event specifically. Uh, Normal people still receive the emails. That would be the hotel and staff at Tourism Timmins. But if someone needs to receive a email for this event, you would enter their email in here, and I'm just entering mine for the purpose of having something in here. And then whenever booking's made, they'll receive that booking receipt. If there are commissions for the event, that can be entered here either as a percentage of the total or a set dollar value per night. The event dates can be changed if necessary. And then I'm going to skip the venues for now, come back to it just because I do need to save the information. Otherwise, anything I do will be lost when I go to the venues. And then I can enter an event description in here. So if there's a short description, we can put that in there. The event home and event notes will not be used at this time, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish off by clicking Save Above Info, and then go right back in. And this time we're going to go to our venues, and we're going to click Select Venues. So we can see here that we currently have the McIntyre Community Center in Timmins. This event, however, is taking place at the Hollinger Golf Club, which is at a different location. So we're going to add in the venue by clicking on Add New Venues. And then we're going to put in the appropriate information here. So first we need a code. So this is just kind of a unique identifier on the back end here. So I'm just going to put HGC. And then we'll put the name. So we'll put the full name in here. And then after that, we will put in the longitude and latitude, which I usually just get from Google Maps. And I'm just going to get that and put that in right here. Then save above info. And going back in, I can select that venue. And now we can add the Hollinger Golf Club to the list of venues. And we can see that this event now has that Hollinger Golf Club as a venue location. The next step would be uploading a logo or an image, and that would just be done by clicking on Upload New Image, and we'd be able to go in and find that. I don't have an image at this time. Then we can click on Select Participating Properties, and that will allow us to choose which hotels are currently participating. Once I check off those hotels and click Save Above Info, it will give those hotels access to go in and set up their information for this specific event.